Welcome back to some more battles. We are in the Retro Cup today, and let's see what team we're going to be trying out. We're going to be using the Dunsparce paired with the Altaria and the Primeape in the back. Pretty decent lead here. They try to catch the move, but they go into a ghost type, I believe, and so this is not that bad, actually. We are waiting for them to throw a move. We can tank this power gem, and we're just going to chip away at this thing, so maybe we can decide whether we want to farm down or potentially stay in. So they let it go, so we're just going to fire off another drill run here, and down goes their Corsola, and we have energy to use here still versus this Pidgeot. The Pidgeot is going to have to shield, and they do get the farm down. However, we do have this Altaria. Let's see if they decide to throw the move or not. 50-50 call there. They go for the Feather Dance. And then here comes another move. Ends up being the Brave Bird. Unfortunately, we do not like that. A Belly Bolt. This is an interesting backline here. We are just going to tank this move and see if we can win this game with this Primeape. Here comes another Rage Fist. They do shield it, and we are not going to have enough health to win that back line. So, well played by them. Unfortunately for us, the Primeape just wasn't tanky enough to win that back line, even though we probably could have shielded that Pidgeot, but we had no idea what they had in the back. Alright, for it here, we are going to shield once. We're going to build up to close combat here, but we're just going to throw the Rage Fist. They decided to let it go, so we're going to be able to get to another Rage Fist here. This Rage Fist also will not KO, but we ensure that we maintain alignment because this Trailblaze does not KO. And then just like that, we are going to be able to get to another Rage Fist versus the Talonflame. So they take a huge amount of damage in exchange to keep that shield. We are going to get the shield here probably. Yep. And now we just got to see if we can win this game with our Altaria. And it looks like we do have a great matchup. Araquanid versus this Altaria just is not going to be enough. We resist all of the moves they traditionally throw. Bubble Beam. There's Bug Buzz. Let's see if they throw Bug Buzz at any point. Nope, they just keep on going for Bubble Beams, and that's going to allow us to farm it down. Doesn't matter what this is here. Even though they have us triple debuff, in a little bit we will be able to farm down. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game with the Primeape maintaining alignment, forcing them to be in a bad spot. Okay, this time, for in the lead, we're going to go into the Primeape. They go into Dragonite. Shadow Dragonite at that, and they tank the move. And we're going to be able to get to another Rage Fist here, finally getting that shield. Looks like it was a cap tie, so we're just going to let that go. We take the shield advantage, and we hope that we can win the game with the Altaria now. Okay, it looks like they banked a move, and we are gonna be met with a Furret. So we chunk away at it, then go into our Altaria. Altaria is going to be able to change that Trailblaze. Now they're going to be able to fire off the Swift. We shield there to maintain the health and maintain the energy advantage. Ooh, we see the Claydol. Claydol is going to be interesting. We don't really have a great move for it, but it looks like our opponent loses all their Dragonite energy, and now we are in a great spot. Even though they get the Rock Tomb debuff, we are going to fire off a drill run, forcing their last shield. They're going to be able to get this Rock Tomb off, and we're just going to tank it. Now we just go in and win the game with the Altaria. So GG's to our opponents. Looks like they we're unable to figure out our Altaria in the back. The main core for this team is going to be the Altaria and the Dunsparce. But Primeape is just kind of there to just grab shields, potentially flip 50-50 calls sometimes. So this is a great lead for us because we do not want to see this jump up with our Primeape. Altaria can do okay against it, but obviously we'd rather have it here. We're just gonna let this one go. Another Acrobatics is gonna be able to take us almost out, and they are gonna be able to farm us down. But then we have this Altaria with some residual energy. Now the question comes down to, does this Blastoise run the Ice Beam or not? We're just gonna shield here, and it is the Ice Beam, so we do show the correct move. We let this one go because they didn't build up enough, we don't believe, and now we have the matchup we actually want. So well played by us. We lose the lead, get the energy advantage with the Altaria, and then we just unfortunately line up the Primeape onto their Furret. Alright, we got the Dunsparce versus the Talonflame. Great lead here. They go into the Feraligatr. So Feraligatr here does get to this Hydro. We are going to fire off with our Drill Run. They actually tank it, so now we can just look for the farm down with an Altaria, because there is going to take a while for them to get to their Ice Beam. We have all this additional energy to throw back at this jump left, and now we know their entire team. It's double flyers, so this is a fantastic situation for us because we do end up getting that shield from that Talonflame. Looks like they go for the fly, and we're just gonna sack our Primeape because it has no play against either of these without any energy advantage. So that Primeape served its purpose, and we're gonna be able to take out this Talonflame immediately here. So much so that we force this jump up to throw energy. Aerial Ace is enough to take out the Dunsparce, but now we have Altaria onto this jump up. We did survive that Aerial Ace, and we are going to be able to reach this Sky Attack. Not quite enough to KO, but we do have a shield still, and Dragon Breath does win us the game. So well played by us. Check out the team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.